Hello everybody, welcome back to another Wally Royal video of Esoteric Ebb. In terms of what happened last time, we finally made it to Water Lane, and where we encountered a standoffish event regarding newspapers being delivered illegally, and then the newspapers illegally being stolen out of mailboxes. Now, we got a nice little feat out of that one, in which I am now more of a womanizer. Woohoo! What's not to love about that? But we also ventured towards the drunken sphinx here, in which we were intercepted by a mysterious assassin. Now, I killed them on turn 1. I was very lucky about that. I thought throwing grease at them would just make it harder for them to hit me, but they just kind of fell off the entire walkway into their death, into the eternal abyss. So I'm not mad about that. I am potentially upset about losing all the loot, if I could have got loot. I hope I could have got loot, but I will never know. Apart from that, we've made it to the tavern, and we are just exploring to see who is around, what more information we can glean, as well as just to find out what is actually happening in the world around us. Because I feel like every 5 minutes it's changing. I think I understand what's happening, and then I don't. Then I think I understand, then I don't. Then I think I understand, and then I don't. But that's not an old well. Well. You approach an old well. It's dry and very, very deep. Jump. Look down the well. You see only darkness. Is this a wishing well? Surely. I wish I was the greatest knight in all of Ascany. Nothing happens. Won't you look at that? That must mean you're already the greatest knight, right? Truth. Reach it, Neil. The goblin speaks truth. He's making fun of you. I'm tempted to jump down. Ulzis, Vault Guardian. Theft. Monstrosity. Thousands of years spent guarding a hole in reality. Remember, her perception is beyond your ability to conceive. For her, a day is a fleeting moment, unless you make it memorable. Speak to me. A lull falls over the ambient cheer. Just a beat of uncertainty as the cleric steps before the tavern's singular attraction. This happens all the time. Visitors come to gawk and stare, some brave enough to speak with her. The lady of the house, our most delightful host. Towering, you stare at this somewhat feline creature up on the stage. A living myth, currently taking a swig out of a barrel, clearly not paying you any mind. She must have been here for millennia. Must be boring. Tavern makes sense. Your legs tremble. Give her a deep bow and don't say anything. I don't think she's gonna care. Just stare at her until she reacts to your presence. I don't think she's gonna care. Let's speak to her. The thing looks down at you. Meeting her glowing blue gaze makes you feel like you're falling far, far below the world. Her expression turns dark. She scrunches that pretty face of hers. Oh, pretty! Dark tidings bring you to her. She speaks low and rolling. You'd expect her to be a bit drunker, considering the empty barrels to her side. Then again, who knows how well a sphinx holds a liquor? A helmed dog, dragging its leash around the vestiges of the jaw. She extends the claw, thick as your arm, and pokes you in the stomach. Oi! Woof. That's ridiculous. Dogs don't wear helmets. Woof. Her expression grows lighter. Then she lets out a deep breath. Huh. That sort of joke only works once, so no barking. If you want her attention, you must do something remarkable. He takes another sip from her barrel, not looking at you. Watch yourself, cleric, he whispers to you. All this isn't one for idle chit-chat. I wish to prove myself worthy, great Sphinx. Worthy, little one. Worthy how? Don't you give out riddles? Certainly. Are you ready? Rhetorical. Yes, please. I love riddles. She finishes the last bit of a barrel and puts it down with a slam. Then the Sphinx leans in, hissing. Once I had the sun's favor, my creed, cling close to the wall. Okay, I'm thinking about this. Hang on, guys. I'm not the best at riddles. Matured in shadows, I've witnessed empires rise and fall. Once left in silence, now the life of the bowl. She raises a paw and gestures towards the open chamber. Yet I remain a draught of remembrance, a history's thrall. What am I? A warlock who cannot learn from his mistakes, probably a drunkard. Your companion smirks and gives a little chuckle. He knows. You're a Sphinx. Low-key, think you might be a Sphinx. How many guesses do I get? Hopefully none, but you are allotted one answer. What do I get if I get it right? Satisfaction? Oh, stop it. No. What do you think, Schneal? Oh, you know, this seems like a personal riddle. For you, not me. I'm just gonna go watch, alright? Thing is, I want to say you're a Sphinx, but then it's giving me the roll. I'm not gonna be able to get that roll. You're a Sphinx. Yes. An answer to my riddle? Oh. Can I think about this for a bit? No. Answer now or never. Damn it. Oh my gosh, +2. Hang on. I thought it was -2. You focus your mind to come up with something. Anything that could be the answer to the riddle. Something old and time-worn. Oh, okay. Now I have to guess. Okay. Right. Once I had the sun's favor, my creed clinging close to the wall. Matured in shadows, I witnessed empires rise and fall. Once left in silence, now the life of the bowl. Yet I remain a draught of remembrance, a history's thrall. It might be wine. Oh, Jesus Christ! There's so many answers. Okay, so I don't think it's Sphinx's because she didn't respond to that. The moon. I had the sun's favor. My creed clinging close to the wall. Matured in shadows, the sun, not the sun, the moon. Okay. That doesn't make sense. Life of the bowl. Apple. Apples doesn't make sense. Food. Dreams. Heartache. No, that doesn't make sense. Life of the bowl. Weather. Okay. Music. No. So no. Dreams. Doesn't make sense with favor of the sun. Emotions. Favor of the sun. Cling to the wall. No. Eyes. Favor of the sun. Clings to the wall. I think it might be wine. Wine? She's totally gonna eat you. Time for a fight. She is strong, but you defeat her handily with the power of a hero. Yeah, wine. I feel smart! A big brain! I have a big brain, guys! I have a big brain! Oh god. I was looking at all those answers and I'm like, oh my god. I'm gonna be missing something. Since you're so amazing, would you be interested in a quest? Yes, yes, yes! Accepting a divine quest from a sphinx is no trifling matter, mortal. In fact, few would survive such an ordeal. Yes, yes, yes! This is a chance to prove yourself to an ancient creature of myth and legend. You will also look incredibly manly doing it. Quest? If you can't tell, my guy is frothing at the mouth here, behind the bucket. Indeed. Behind me stands a vault. It opens only to those worthy. She leans her massive head downwards, close enough for you to smell the wine breath. To prove worthy, you must solve my most ancient of riddles. So old, it was handed to me when I first stepped inside this chamber, millennia past. I'm pretty good at questing. I am sure you are, little one. Your companion whispers to you. Going on an epic Sphinx quest now? Sure, why not? It's not like we have a job or anything to do. This is important, Snail. Maybe to you. No, really, it's very important to the job too. Convince me. It could grant me esoteric knowledge, or like the tea shop? Fair enough. If this grants me access into the tea shop, my oh, just don't waste too much time on it. The Sphinx stares at your companion. A hero must face much adversity during his quest. She laughs quietly to herself and takes a swig of wine. So what exactly is this Sphinx quest? This is a riddle, the answer of which is not uttered in words, but revealed by action. She goes quiet and closes her eyes. Just listen. Found within the arcane flare, twin tongues of flame that scorch the air. She takes a breath, revealing a wicked grin. Burrowed deep within the earth, a primal string to show your worth. Then she leans in, almost whispering those final words. Folk and gods in a thronging herds, a man divine, alone houses words. Easy, you understand it immediately. Oh, I get it. You do? The gate error. No, cleric. That is not the answer. The answer is not something you can speak. She uses a massive claw to grab something from a pile of stuff and tosses it to you. Tavern key. Oh. Once you understand this riddle and return here, you can solve it during daytime, alone. We wouldn't want anyone accidentally figuring out this riddle, would we? I am not interrupting the job for that. Do it in the morning or something before you pick me up. The Sphinx chuckles. I never sleep, so you can show up any time after sunrise and before the tavern opens. What have you gotten yourself into? Sounds like this could lead to one hell of a treasure. What do you know about the tea shop? You startled me, which is not an easy thing to do. I'd imagine you're quite close to it. Yes. An explosion like that has not been felt in this place for decades at least. Oh. By the gods, you scared me, little one. She speaks to you like you're a child, which is understandable. You're so funny, little one. Giggle and feel proud. Yes, it reminded me of our darkest. I can't get over this, bloody hell. Okay. What your people call the Fade Era. It was a time just before I was tasked with guarding this vault. Then the Mollusca, Holland Cuptold, often bargained with me for divine knowledge and assistance. I liked those snails. They were good company. I found a snail statue outside, okay? Does that have anything to do with what you just said? I was saddened when their city melted under Esoth's fire. The crackling of those flames, the terrible force that ruined everything in its path. Flames of many colors. Those thoughts stirred in me when I felt that explosion. Old magic. Ooh, okay. Do you think it was dragon fire? No, I do not. It was much too concentrated of a blast. Besides, a dragon large enough to cause such destruction would also surely not be capable of sneaking away without a single witness. Flames of many colors. Blue, yellow, and purple. Didn't the gentleman say he could see blue? It'll be the last thing you do. I've seen more than a fair share of those things in my time. Seems like everyone uses it. A third level fireball would not come close to that power. Fireball. No. Any other spells then? Destructive spells come in all sizes and shapes, little one. But there's a saying among arcanists that any spell made to cause damage is just fireball in different clothing. So who knows? But I'm sure you'll figure it out. Snails? They built the first city here. From what I know, you've walked their streets, little one. A bit, yes. They were masters of wizardry far before the arcanists. Or humans, for that matter, even arrived at your coast. They made some poor choices during their rise and fall. They aligned with your against the gods for one. And of course, they picked the wrong side of the Dragon Wars. It's a tragic tale of civilization that I truly believe to be good. Good for the coast. They were just a little slow, caught up to them in the end. Tell me about Esoth. I'd prefer not. His terrible reign is a topic left out of polite conversation. Whenever you see the flaming mounds on the burned coast lit up in smoke and cinder, you will know his will has not gone away. Right. Who are you voting for in the election? I'm not. What? Why? I cannot leave to vote, I'm afraid. Even if it was my business to leave an imprint on the affairs of mortal. If you could leave, what would you vote? Oh, I don't know. What would you have me vote for if you were in my shoes? The Free Striders. They will bring prosperity to all. Ah, yes. Opportunistic capitalists will surely be the best choice to safeguard the future. Yeah, she gives you a knowing smile. The Sphinx obviously does not hold any clear political ideal. Okay, good to know. You're a very impressive creature, you know that? She taps her claw. Where are you going with this one, little one? Oh boy, get ready to run! Yeah, this might have been a bad idea. Oh, oh no. You solved the riddle, so I have a chance. I have a chance. No, we will come back. Alright, little one. I'll assume you simply coughed very loudly. I'm going to leave now. Hello, what's that? Oh, it goes out. Ah! Oh, is that an arcade? Who are you? Hello? Raz, both for hire. Ah! I wouldn't have got it. Bugger. I wouldn't have got it if I did it up there. Level 8 rogue. I'm a rogue? He wants to kill me. What? This is a massive, unregulated, confident, and highly problematic goblin supremacist. He will not debate you on it. What? A focused killer. His body count must have been in the hundreds. The type of man who wishes for nothing but the destruction of humanity. I'm sorry, what? The more you stare into those deranged eyes of his, the more you understand. He is not full of hatred for some idealistic version of the future. He does not view the future of Ascani as a goblin paradise. And who are you? Smarter Thangu. Crazed kleptomaniac of a goblin. He needs help, professional help. Level 1 rogue, right. I've also noticed I've got this. Ooh. Interesting. Could I? I can. Nice. No, can't do that. 1 charisma. Okay, yep. Perfect. And what's going on in my quest tree now? I see. Yeah, I had a feeling it was connected to the Hill of Yore. Or it might not be, because, you know, women, they're everywhere. Alrighty then. I guess... Your existence is shocking to her. I'm playing in a second, okay? Okay. Okay. All the conversations. What every artist wants to hear. Be ambience. Every hero needs a bard. She cannot see your wink. Come on. She finishes whatever she was doing to her instrument. Alright, let's hear this. This isn't really a dancing tavern. Otherwise, you'll go wild. Let it play. Okay, here we go. Okay, I want to donate crowns here. You do? How much though? Don't go overboard, she's an artist. They're rich. Alms are important to help those in need. It is honorable to give. How much do I have? Maybe later. Perhaps so. How much do I actually have? Oh, I have 156. Hmm. 100. You open your pouch and pour a hefty amount of crowns in the bowl. You managed to almost fill it. She almost drops her concentration over the song. Thank you, cleric. Damn, that's like half my month's rent. You're aware you can't really, like, take that back, are you? You can take anything back now if you try hard enough. Just bow your head. You're a good person. I want to donate. No. I don't want to donate anymore. Will you chat to me now? Right. Fine. Oh, I've already done that. Let us look. The goblin glances at you. Smarter. Now. Don't cause any trouble. Okay. One of your cousins? Something like that. As the two of you take a step away, snail size. Smarter is a notorious pickpocket. Don't let him get too close. You can learn from Smarter. Cool, he's a rogue like me. Your commitment to roguish behavior runs deep. No, look, I'm talking a real, actual, pathological kleptomania case. Like, a can't keep his hands away from pockets type deal. So, I mean, I guess he's like you, except Smarter, he fails every single time, hurting himself in the process too. Oh. I don't think he's ever gone away with anything, so just be careful around him. I don't want him hurting himself again. Okay, let's not stick around. Sure. The scent of smoke fills your helmet as you approach the hooded goblin. He takes a drag from his pipe, his rough face illuminated. Did I not see your pillars crossing? Then he just looks to Snell with a foul mood. So you're getting more crammed by the day. Screw you. Which tribe do you belong to? You hear him clear his throat slowly. I suggest bothering someone else, human. What are you voting for in the election? None of your business, human. Okay. Know your place. You chuckle. Bloody hell. Glass him. No, he's level 8, mate. I'm not dealing with that. You know this guy, Schneal? Sure, that's Raz. Ignore him. He's not interesting. Listen to your pet, cleric. What was that? Did you say something, Raz? Really scoffs at Snail's question. Let's go. I don't think that's a smart idea. Alright, let us go back up here then. And let's see if we can get access to the minister. Is that an apple? What is that? I believe that's an apple, isn't it? Yeah, it is. No, I've touched that already. Adoi. There's so many places to go. My god. Oh wait, hang on. No, I don't want to go to the temple. I want to go over here, isn't it? I believe so. Aha, I can. Perfect. Oh, hello. The angel stands tall. She's blocking the hallway, leading further into the Coin Lord's mansion. Her many eyes glare at you. Mr. Magistrate, she nods. He will see you now. The words leave you shaking. The goblin gives you a stern look. Your muscles scream for you to be ready for a battle. Yeah, this is dangerous, super dangerous. A battle of wits. This goes great. What is that? A knightly helmet. More of a leftover. Take it. Can I take it? I guess I can take it. An Ella of Norvik. An Ella of a girl and a newspaper clipping about the Coin Lord. Alright. So, my inventory then. 2 strength. 2 charisma. Oh, but that lowers my dexterity. Oh. I'm going to do it. That's 1, and then what I'm going to do... No, I can't do that, bugger. Charisma. Okay, yeah, I'm going to get rid of the key. I'm going to put that there. Might not help me the greatest. Actually, it doesn't help me at all, actually, does it? Also don't know what to do with these rats. Maybe... Uh-huh. And then if I do that... Yeah, okay. How about that? Perfect. What can you tell me? Of course I'm going 10. Here he is, the Coin Lord of Norvik and Magistrator Tolsted. That smile of his is a facade, of course, an expression simulacra, heavily trained over the course of 20 years on the job. He's an expert in his field, and his field is politics. At the top of the stairs, you see a man placed upon his silken throne, his well-groomed face lit by a single bulb candle. But he does not look at you. Instead, he folds his copy of the Norvikian Post in half and sighs. Won't you look at that? It's Coin Lord Darrow, in the flesh. Your boss. You hear about this? The man slaps his newspaper. Asgulist opportunist strikes fear in Silker's guild. He reads to you. Then he lowers the paper and mutters, 9,000 crowns in damages. Damn, that's like 2 years' salary. This man commands attention. Protesters? Hooligans. We should beat him in the streets. Sure, whatever you say. Did you take that helmet from downstairs? Which helmet? Oh, whatever, go ahead. Take that with you. It didn't even occur to me that I put the helmet that I just took on it. Okay. That I just took. Okay. Your goblin companion lets out a sigh of relief. That's what life has come to here in the city, isn't it? Everyone just grabbing what they need. It's democracy. I love democracy. Not many clerics do, from what I hear. Yeah. Darrow lets out a sigh, folding his paper in half again. It's the age of crowds. That's what they call it. And the loudest voices keep shouting at me, in particular, it seems. The crowd has power beyond belief. He furrows his brow. The moonlight makes him look like a marble bust. He shifts his eyes over to your companion. I see you picked up a goblin. He takes a step forward. Lady? Lord Darrow, Lady Sageleaf has declared a joint operation. Of course she has. Cleric, if you will, I would like to speak with you in private. Excuse me? Seriously? He's with me. I can see that. Now, if you please. He gestures towards the stairs. Your services are not needed at the moment. Thank you. Schneel lifts his head into the air. Deadly stare. Don't piss off the goblin. You want him to watch your back. No good option here. Someone's gonna get pissed. Schneel stays. Oh god. He puckers. You hear a chuckle from your companion. It's fine. Late anyhow. I'm heading home. First thing tomorrow, cleric. Sucking up to a goblin? Would he do the same for you? Schnell gives you a quick nod. Then he turns to leave. The Coin Lord glances out the window and remains quiet for a moment. I feel compelled to ask. Once you hear the door closing behind Schnell on his way out, he continues. How was your meeting with our dear goblin chieftain? I mediated. Good man. The Coin Lord then looks at the time, exclaiming, and you're early. Good. The party meeting finished up before midnight for once, so this is an excellent timing. His jaw tightens, then loosens. I must apologize, cleric. Oh no, I remember now. The angel lady said the meeting would be finished around midnight. Yeah, okay. And that it was early morning before sunrise and come down here. Tossing you around as a pawn in this regrettably political game of yours isn't something I hoped for. You obviously have much more important matters to attend to in the palace. Not really. I've been everywhere, mate. I have a lot of things going on my plate. There's no greater act than serving your city. And this man is a Darrow. He is a descendant from your lord patron, Borgo Darrow himself. The lord is flattering you. He's gotten far in his life using this tactic. I'm here to protect the city, my lord. Good, good. I'm pleased to hear that. First things first. I'm obliged to offer accommodations during your stay here, Tolstead. Obliged? Interesting word choice. It is customary for clerics on the job to be given free housing by their employer. You must stay in the old guard tower. Ooh, okay, a key. That key will get you access to the tower. ETR uses one of the floors. You take the top one. Thank you for housing me, my lord. No need to thank me, it's entirely customary. Yeah, he has to do it. Otherwise, he certainly wouldn't. He shuffles about, looking annoyed for a moment. Now about the incident. As soon as the fires were put out, I had a city engineer inspect for structural damages. He speaks to the tea shop. Obviously, once it was cleared and no casualties were reported, I shut it down. I heard about a fireplace incident? He waves his hand through the air as if swatting at a fly. A what lie? The reason why we've been so very careful with this whole ordeal is simply because we do not want to cause more strife. We've got enough of that already, Earth Protel. You see him shift about his chair. He is taking something to stay awake. Elmian herbs, most likely. Elmian herbs, slang for the many types of hallucinatory and performance-enhancing herbal remedies brought into Norvik by elven smugglers. Did you notice what he said? Your real job here is not to solve this crime. Your real job is to dodge arrows for the magistrate. Dodge, the act of not getting hit. You should try it. Right. Yeah, that sounds about right. What's your theory? This matter with the tea shop is one big distraction, I'm afraid. Of course it is. Right before the election, at the heart of the city, political manipulation. Ah, yes, it all makes sense now. It's a practical joke gone bad. You think the party's behind it? I'm not saying anything, but while it certainly is an exciting thought, I do not believe any party has enough incentive to pull off something like this. Is it going to be something like every single party is involved and we get to put the blame on one of them? Or we get to defend one of them and absolve them of guilt? My purest guess would be someone with access to arcane access. Alright, worst, a rogue spellcaster. Someone who would benefit from the scared goblins and angry Asgols. So, a radical. What information do you have? Aggressive spread of fire. A loud explosion. Militia rush across the halfway bridge and put it out. The owner is missing, but no one got hurt. Keep him talking. You need more information before you ask about the tea shop. Well, it might be smart to go for the tea shop question right away. Who knows how you'll stuff up if you keep on asking questions. Is that angel your bodyguard or something? More or less. It is a high prefect. Every magistrate gets the highest tier of protection available. She's not much of a talker, but I can't say I dislike it. She's lovely. You hear that, Etia? Dario calls out down the stairs. Yes, magistrate, she replies coldly from below. Earth be good. Don't need to ask about the owner, I already know that. How is the election going? We're winning. Earth be blessed. Good job. We've got a third of the populace. A third. That means we already lost the goodwill of a large portion of the human population, according to the latest polls. The campaign is a half failure, but it'll get us over the finishing line. All kinds. The campaign? The national campaign, aimed at reigniting the spirit of Earth and its folk. A great movement. You would argue it was quite successful before this campaign. Humans were kind of lost. Now they have a purpose. You've read Alexandra, I assume? Alexandra, someone your patriarch quotes a lot. His ideas modernized theocracies in Reeves, reviving them towards the end of the arcane era. Say yes, it'll make you look smart. Of course. Yes, of course. Then I'll spare you the lecture. We followed his teachings when building the campaign. A campaign to bridge the gap between a follower of Earth and a citizen of Norvik. So you want people to worship the state? More or less. Horrifying. I'm ready to swear an oath. What? Is the missing paladin involved? Is that what the papers call him now? Lord Gorm has been missing for weeks, so I'm afraid the timeline doesn't quite add up. If you find him sulking about below, you can ask him anything you want. Just let him know he's been kicked off the campaign, okay? He sounds pissed. If you find him, perhaps there'll be a reward. What's my actual job here? Your actual job is to do what I ask of you. Look around the rubble, ask around for witnesses and evidence. I want you to keep the goblins happy. Do that, and I'll be happy. Okay. I need access to the tea shop. Now's the time to convince him. Be careful. The goblins are not the only ones with eyes on our scorched tea shop. In fact, I have been advised to simply ignore the whole thing, to let it go. Perhaps. Yes. Perhaps not. Sage Leaf is insistent. He sighs and looks out the window. I'm in a difficult position, cleric. Do make it easier for me, will you? You want me to help the goblins? I want to be able to trust you. He interrupts you, continuing. Trust that you'll be able to keep this on the down low. That if anything unseemly were to be uncovered, you would of course keep such things from non-city affiliated factions. This coin lord fellow flaps his lips like a barnacle goose, but you can follow. Do you understand? Your lord demands obedience. You must answer. He's trying to steamroll you, right? Yep. He's really manhandling you. Hilarious. There's nothing to steamroll. You are his servant. Nothing else. Come on, stand up for yourself. He'll respect you for it. You gotta catch up. I've annoyed him. How have I annoyed him? God damn it. Close your eyes. Well, 1.5 seconds before the word master takes control of the conversation again. So it's time to shoot your shot. You can't think of anything, can you? Not a thing. Good luck to you. What do you mean? You're on your own now. You're not going to help? No way. This whole thing's screwed. Ugh. He very much is. Bugger, okay. Oath, a legal agreement either spoken aloud or written down. Some oaths, especially those sworn on the name of deities, have real esoteric power over one's body and mind. They can also be broken, but at great cost. You want an oath? Really, an oath? I need access. Earth be blessed. For the whole truth, justice, and holy realm of his conquest, and serve your cause as a humble servant until my service is finished. Okay. Wait. Serve your cause. Serve his cause. Okay. I changed the words. Perfect. Thank God. Okay. The passphrase is cardamom poison. Report back to me on election day. Make sure to clear this up with the goblins before then, will you? Thank you, Magistrate. Order saving. Ooh, okay. The angel stands tall. She's blocking the hallway. Uh-oh. Run. I am aware. I'm not taking your bed, am I? I do not sleep, cleric. Say weird. Are you okay with that? She is silent for a beat. The magistrate has ordered it. You'll get the tower all to myself? No. Sounds cozy. There's a bedroll on the upper floor. Do not touch anything. Listen to her. Obey. Whoa. Okay. A whale of many colors. Interesting. Well, let us rest. Okay. You look over the thick pile of documents, each adorned with the symbol of a fish. Do you see the size of this pile? It will take hours to go through it all. Top secret documents. However, as your eyes glance over titles, reports, and statements made over decades, you do find a few that catch your attention. Sweeping your gaze over the pile, you immediately stop at a bill of sale by the city to the Ascany Reeds Trading Company. Looking for an official palace seal, you find a note with the sentence, "Sage leaf must be contained." So many accounts, so many perspectives, too much to bear. Okay, I think I want to do that. You spend an hour looking over the cryptic note to figure it out. It's written in official palace legalese. You do not understand much, except the fact that the letter appears to contain some kind of instructions for a local Earth Guard to allow Sageleaf to take over control of many of the facilities on Tolstead. It's dated for about 20 years ago. It also clearly warns the Earth Guard of not letting Sageleaf out of this area of confinement. Her people are not allowed to work in other parts of the city. Right. We're not sure how this will help, but it does feel like it could be helpful when dealing with goblins in the future. We spend 3 hours checking the numbers, both to understand them and to see if there's anything useful. Eventually, you come to an understanding. These are part of an old investigation into the Ascany Reeds Trading Company when they first established themselves decades ago. They're looking into crooks, good, and how the Earth Guard were tasked in keeping them in check until, yeah, a lot of these receipts are fake. You can tell by the terrible copy-paste job they've done on some of the dates and specifications. They're not even attempting to hide it. I smell bribes. Probably to hide some dirty goods, or to move dirty coins into a taxable capital. What's interesting is that the Earth Guard clearly don't have the resources to keep up. Wouldn't it be surprising if the defunding of the Earth Guard on Tolstad was directly connected to this one investigation? Could be useful info. Maybe talk your way into the pockets of the Free Striders. Just don't use it too overtly. Don't want these lovely capitalists on your bad side. I'm gonna ignore the Asgore one for now. Copper calendar. Alright. Most households in Norfolk have one. Your mum had one that would glow on birthdays. Right. The middle wheel moves every month, and the inner wheel moves every year. Okay. When's the election? In 5 days. Okay, that's all for now. Oh, hang on, I see that. Can I get that? It can't reach. Oh, hello. What's that? That's pretty good. What I am going to do is I'm going to spend my spell slot now. That was amazing. Alrighty then. No problemo. Alright guys, I reckon this is a good spot to end this episode here. We've actually done quite a lot. We checked out the tavern a bit more. We got ourselves some riddles. We encountered that murderous goblin that really does hate me. And we finally met the coin lord who has given us access into the tea shop. So you know that we're going to pick up Sneal as soon as we can and check out the tea shop. But as always, guys, if you do enjoy the video, by all means, please drop a like, please give me a comment, and subscribe to the channel. It is how you guys stay up to date, and it lets me know to keep pumping out content like this for you guys to enjoy. And finally, I do hope you all had a royal time. Bye-bye.